streaming, and that's from forward facing camera. It's either that or just the one from above, so we'll just see how it goes for now. So in order to make this sprout, this crochet sprout, a couple of things we're going to need. Yarn, obviously. Now here is my stash of odds and ends of green. So it's just going to be a case of picking whatever we think is going to be the right colour. So I think we'll probably go for this green. And then you want, I mean, it's obviously depending on how big you want your sprout will determine the size of yarn that you use, and then of course the hook size that you're going to use with that. So I'm using just an ordinary DK yarn, so I'm going to use a 4mm hook. Usually I use Clover and More hooks. They're the best as far as I'm concerned. I love them, but unfortunately I can't find it at the moment. So I recently ordered a tulip. I think it's an Etimo, I'm not sure. It was bloody expensive, and I still prefer my Clover, to be honest, but we'll use a 4mm for now. I'm not really bothered about gauge or anything like that. And it doesn't have to be particularly tight or anything, so that's fine. So we're just going to use that. Also, obviously, we're going to need a pattern, and the pattern that I'm using is a free pattern I found via Ravelry, and the pattern takes us to a website called Made Out of Things. So this is what it looks like, or what it's going to look like, hopefully, eventually. So we'll follow it from there. Ideally, I did want to print it out. There's a couple of, different coloured ones. I did want to have it printed out so that I could use my iPad as an additional Twitch platform, but that's not obviously worked. So, and of course, you're going to want some scissors. These scissors I bought from Amazon. They were very expensive, £10, but who doesn't want a pair of rainbow unicorn scissors? And I promised myself that I'm definitely going to only use these for yarn. So we'll see. As I said, this is my first Twitch, so I don't know what happens in terms of background noise and things like that. I don't know. People keep mentioning overlays. I don't know what an overlay is. But yeah, that's that. So we're going to start doing this now. So what does it say? So apparently to make these, blah, 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 blah. What does it say? Hang on. We need to create 3 circles, 1 sphere, and then sew them together. I don't know about anybody else, but I absolutely hate sewing things together. But what can you do? So pattern for the circle. So we want to be chaining 2, and then 6 single crochets into the second chain from the hook. Now, I suppose you could use the magic circle here if you wanted to, but I don't think it really matters. But I'm going to go with what it says. So I'm going to chain 2 and 6 into the second chain. So 6 into the first one there. So this is really why I wanted an overhead camera. Because obviously you could see what I was doing from above, and if there's anybody that hasn't or is new to crochet and sort of wants to do it along with me, you could see how I was doing it, how I hold my hook, etc, etc. Because if you are new to crochet, or even if you're not actually, you probably know that I don't think I've ever met 2 people or know 2 people that crochet the same way. My nan tried teaching me to crochet when I was about 5 years ago, and I couldn't do it. I literally could not do it. I had to throw it on the floor. I said I can't do it, and she was trying to teach me the knitter's way, because she's a knitter first and foremost. Sorry, I need to get a caffeine. Couldn't do it. So, and all my friends crochet differently as well. Again, I don't know how a crochet channel is going to work with Twitch, because crochet involves a lot of counting. And obviously when you're counting, you can't talk. So I don't know how entertaining that's going to be. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have got 6 there. So that's fine. And then round 3, 2 into each. So basically we're doubling up now. So it doesn't look like we're joining. So this is the amigurumi style crochet, as opposed to sort of, joining after each round and whatever. So we're just going to double up each one now. So I'm just going to put two stitches in each. I'd love to be able to count and talk at the same time, or count and think about something else at the same time. I've managed to do it every now and again, but it's not really something I excel at, to be perfectly honest. Right, so where are we? 6, so 2 into each. So we've just doubled up now. Round 4, 2 single crochets into the next, and then 1 into the next stitch. So it's just basically a normal, for those of you who are familiar with crochet, it's just a regular increase as you would expect, and we're going to be increasing up to 24. So we'll carry on now. When I'm doing small little ones like this, who's this now? Hello. Sorry, I'm on that's my phone and I can't see a thing. So let me go see if I can go on here and see what you've said. So I am live apparently. Oh dear. Hang on a sec. Right, well this isn't working. Hold on a second. Hey. Oh, random loser from the internet. I'm sure you're not a random loser. But welcome. Thank you for being here. This is my very first Twitch stream, whatever. So we're just going to see how it goes, really. So I'm making a sprout. If you weren't here from the beginning, I'm making a crochet sprout. So I don't know if you're familiar with crochet, but we're just seeing how this channel works for a crochet audience. And there doesn't seem to be much of a crochet thingamajig on Twitch. So, and I think that might be because crochet involves a lot of counting, and when you're counting, it's difficult to talk. Right, where are we? Uno momento. Oops. Right, okay. So I'm just going to increase now again. So, oh yeah, as I was saying, when I'm doing just small increases like this, I generally don't tend to use a stitch marker because they're only small. I find it not drags me down, but it sort of slows me down a bit. So I think I can generally tend to, what I will do actually, I thought I had one close, but I don't, so I won't bother. So we're just going to increase in the next one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how well this is going to go, but